Oh my gosh, you guys, I have really great news. Happy Mars Day. That's why I'm wearing red all over. We're getting things done. And I have Travis to thank. This is Travis. Say hi. You want to say anything?
Hi, I'm Travis with Blue Compass RV in Prescott, Arizona.
What'd you call it?
Blue Compass, we just changed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we were RVR, and then previous to that, we were Affinity RV.
Blue Compass.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just had our brand rollout maybe a month ago.
Oh my gosh, so you're going to change the signage and everything?
Yes.
Okay, so I keep saying, I just titled it, I'll change the title, Blue Compass RV. And you guys, I feel like my compass led me to the right direction because many of you know that I got this Winnebago TRAVATO 59KL just over a week ago, and the battery was deader than dead.
Yep.
Dead like a doorknob, right? And I was like, oh, you saw me yesterday.
Yeah, it's certainly a first for us here at Affinity too. Our GM, it was the first time he was hearing about it too. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That this could happen.
Yeah.
That the battery would die.
We always knew that we would experience some issues with cold weather with lithium-ion batteries, but
this was the first time.
this was the first.
Lucky me.
Yeah.
Right? Because why do you think it happened? Tell them why it happened.
Okay, so the location of the lithium-ion batteries isn't the best. So if you're in colder climates, it is always good to make sure that your battery has a full charge. If it runs out, there's no option for you other than throwing it in a heated bay overnight, and it could take periods of 24 hours to warm up like it did last night.
Right. So even though I plugged it into my Shore Electric, it was in Sedona in the cold, and it had to be, they treated it like a baby. They put her in a warm garage.
We did.
With heating pads.
Yes.
And when I got the phone call this morning that, like, the good news from Jessie that she was running and she could charge, because I was like, did I just buy a vehicle that's completely dead and not to be revived? And then getting a new one or getting them to repair it could have taken like a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
We were able to take care of the issue pretty fast. We called techs from Volta, and they directed us which way to go, and it was successful.
So ideally, it's because the batteries are underneath the van. It's because I got the van, drove home, and didn't have Shore Electric yet. I had an electrician come 2 days later. So there was no reviving it. There was no warming it. I was depressed for about a week. I got to Blue Compass RV, and I was like, just here, take it, do what you will. I'm hoping for good news. We're all hoping for good news. Like, everybody's so excited that I finally, for my 56th birthday, got this van, and here I go, and I'm going, no, I'm driving around a glorified van with twin beds.
Right.
Like, I have a van with twin beds in the cold. So when I left it here, I was here all day. I left it with you all day, and I was at Method Coffee Shop across the road working and working and working. And I came back, and the message from Jesse, who's the liaison between you and me, he said, we close in about an hour, and it's not going yet. And I don't recommend you take it because we're in the middle of diagnostics.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not taking it. Where am I going to sleep? I don't have a vehicle. This is my vehicle. I don't know of a hotel. How am I getting to the hotel? And so I went into sales to sit for an hour with my fingers crossed that maybe it would turn on within an hour. And I was like, what do I do? And I didn't freak out and I didn't get upset, but I just sat there in their nice office with Susan and some happy Christmas things going on. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'm kind of like comfy in their comfy sofa, and in walks, I didn't know him, Bob. And he goes, you look comfortable. I go, I think I might need to sleep here. That's why I look comfortable. I said, I'm just confused. He said, what's happening? I said, well, Travis is in the middle of diagnostics, and I live in Sedona, like an hour and a half away, and I don't know where I'm going to sleep or how I'm going to get home. Or my friend Holly offered to pick me up at like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, where do I spend the next 4 or 5 hours? They're closing. And I was literally having these thoughts, and Bob would listen to me and he just looked at me. He said, I'm getting you a car.
Yeah.
Aww.
We're never going to send you down the road with a product that we're unsure of, and we know that you're unsure of. So we're always going to take care of you.
They took care of me. Like, he felt bad, and I started crying. He goes, are you okay? I go, it's just when someone's so nice to me, it makes me emotional. Like, I was just having a really hard week. And so he got me this cool, I felt so grateful to drive home in that diesel Jeep.
Yeah.
You know, even Jesse was like, oh, that must have been Bob, because like, we don't like he's the authority to do that. So they sent me home, and I got a phone call at 9:08 this morning that Travis fixed the situation, and we're good.
Yes, absolutely.
Right?
You're ready to go RVing.
Yeah, and he gave me a lesson, and I'm hoping I can contact him if I have a question, because now he knows this. You know the system, right?
Bring it on back and ask for Travis. I'll be happy to help.
All right, you guys. So you can also buy vehicles here too, just so you know. Like, this is a good crew. These are angel men.
Sales and service.
Sales and service, and they care. And that's who we want to work with. We always want to be with people who like what they do. You like what you do, don't you?
Love it.
You do?
I do. I really do.
That's my favorite thing, when someone loves what they do.
Yeah.
It shows.
Right.
You could see it in the sparkle in his eyes. Look. Thanks for doing this video with
no
me.
problem.
All right, you guys. See you soon.